deep within a thick and ancient forest, nestled between gnarled trees and whispering leaves, there was a legend told in hushed tones by the villagers, a legend of a goblin named Cragthorne. Now, goblins are often portrayed as the mischievous tricksters of fairy tales, but Cragthorne was different. He was ancient, twisted and gnarled, with skin like the rough bark of an old tree and eyes that burned like glowing embers. The voice wasn't hers. It wasn't human. Suddenly, the trees in front of her shifted, and from behind a moss-covered stump, two glowing red eyes opened. Cragthorne emerged, his face twisted into a cruel grin, revealing teeth as jagged and sharp as shards of glass. The trees were silent and still, but etched into the rough bark of one of the trees was a clawed warning. "One day, you'll stray again." His eyes glistened with a mixture of amusement and hunger. "You came looking for your lost dog, little one, but I found you." She had chased after her dog Pebble, who had slipped his leash and disappeared into the underbrush. The trees seemed to grow closer together as if trying to keep her in. Twigs snapped beneath her feet, and the air grew colder as she called out for Pebble. They said his long fingers ended in sharp claws that scraped against tree trunks as he slithered through the shadows, and those who ventured into the forest often heard his haunting whisper echoing through the leaves. Cragthorne laughed, and his voice sounded like dry, rustling leaves underfoot. She didn't dare look back, but she could hear the goblin's enraged shouts echoing behind her. Finally, she burst out of the trees at the edge of the forest. He was gaining on her. She could feel his hot, fetid breath on her neck. Just as he lunged from the darkness, ready to grab her, Pebble burst from the underbrush, barking furiously. The goblin snarled and recoiled as the small dog nipped at his ankles, yipping in surprise and anger. One day you'll stray again." One foggy evening, a young girl named Lena, just 12 years old, wandered into the woods. Then she heard it, a slow, raspy whisper that sent shivers down her spine. Lena screamed and ran, branches whipping at her clothes and shadows stretching towards her like grasping claws. Seizing her chance, Lena scooped up Pebble and ran, stumbling through the undergrowth. As the first rays of sunlight touched her skin, she turned back to look at the forest.